Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Day of the Dead must-have resources for Spanish teachers. I have some really awesome resources that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. Let me know if you can hear me. That's really important, so I need to make sure. By the way, if you have not yet joined our free Facebook group, we have two of them actually. We have the Tech for World Language Teachers Facebook group, which is our main community. We have over 16,000 members there. And we also have the Tech for our brand new community, which is the Tech for Spanish Teachers community. So I will put the link in the comments for you guys in just a few moments. Hold on, let me pull up my resources. So if you can hear me, let me know where you're watching from. So I want to make sure that's really important. So I have some awesome resources to share with you guys today that are going to help you really teach about the Day of the Dead in a really fun, interesting, interactive way that your students will enjoy. Now, I first started teaching about 20 years ago about it. Yeah, it's been 20 years, my goodness. And back then, my students would freak out. We didn't have all the resources that we have now. There was no Coco movie, there was no Book of Life, things like that. So when I first started teaching about Dia de los Muertos, I had students that would freak out and walk out of class and all of that. So I have some playlists that recommend for you guys that I'll show you guys that will, if your first time teaching about it, that's going to help you so that you can introduce it and how to prepare your students for it because it can be a little bit of a touchy subject. All right, so we got Letty is here. Julie's watching from Minnesota, so you guys can hear me. Yay. Pascal is in Florida. I'm in Florida. What part of Florida are you in? I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. So let me know what part of Florida you're in. That's so cool. We've been having amazing weather here in Florida. It has been so nice. Finally, it has not been like 100,000 degrees because it was the hottest summer we've had in forever. So it was really brutal, but so it's been really nice. So, guys, I'm putting the links to the free Facebook group. Our brand new community is called Tech for Spanish Teachers. So, after the live, go over there and request to join. And if I'm also going to put the link for our main community, if you're not a member of the Tech for World Language Teachers Facebook group, I recommend you join both groups. If you're a Spanish teacher, I recommend you join both. If you're a regular teacher like French or German or whatever, then join the Tech for World Language Teachers community. All right. So we have Jorge or George in Pennsylvania. Oh, it's got to be cold over there. Jane is in Clearwater. Oh, it's so pretty in Clearwater. I love it there. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to share my screen and let me pull up my resource first. That way, when you guys are there, I'm just going to share my entire screen. So it's going to look a little funky for a minute. So it's okay. All right, there. So you guys should be seeing my screen. And if you're watching the replay, let me know. If you have any questions, you might be watching the replay later on. You can still ask your questions in the comments, and I'll go back um, and address any questions. Okay, so I updated this actually today. So even though it says from 2020, I went and removed any links that were not working, that were not active anymore. I went ahead and updated this. So this is a blog post that I have about some must-have resources for Dia de los Muertos. And it's got tons and tons of things. So and don't worry, I'm gonna share this with you guys in the comments. So I'm just going to go over some of the resources that are there so that you can see some of the resources you can use with your students. So we have this really cool interactive altar, and it's also got this PDF that you can use with your students, like name some objects from the ofrenda. So this is already done for you, no prep, and it's free. So these are some awesome free resources. In there, it's available in Spanish and English. I'm just going to delete that. But what this is really cool that I love using with my students is this 3D ofrenda. So you can see, and it's all you do is click on it, and it is so cool because you can go ahead. Hold on, let me go ahead and you can move about. Okay, it's got all the controls. You can move around and rotate around the room. So you can, oh, you can just move it like this. You can zoom out, all right, you can zoom back in. So this is in a museum that they have there, but you can go ahead and it's really cool because you can obviously introduce the things with your students, but you can talk about the ofrenda and some of the items. Like you have la foto, la vela, okay? You know, it looks like sandia right there. And talk about some of the things. And, I usually introduce and I talk about the vocabulary and what it is and how it's celebrated. And then we look at examples. So this is a great way to, practice that and get them talking and ask in the target language. Que chicos, ¿qué hay en la ofrenda? Oh, hay una foto. Oh, ¿cuántas personas hay en la foto? Oh, mira, hay una persona, dos personas, etc. And you can start asking them to describe the things. So it's a great way to get them talking in the target language. So that is the interactive altar with the PDFs. Any questions? Ask them in the comments, and I will be checking the comments. Oops, I went to that one. All right, so let's continue and see what else is here. So we've got let me just pull them up. I think this might be the same thing. So we've got Day of the Dead, remembering relatives. So it's got like a little lesson plan right there and what is it about. It's got more examples of ofrendas and things like that. And it helps to really bring home the point that it's not a scary thing. Okay, this is Google Arts and Culture right here, and it's got a whole thing about how is it celebrated, the Festival of Death in Mexico, and you can have your students, and you can take this and make a whole lesson about it. So these are resources that are here. They're free. You can take them, make uh, interactive quiz with them. You can go and put in a Google form or Conquer or whatever, and take it and create lots of resources. So it's got lots and lots of stuff that your students can explore. It's got videos embedded in it and all of that. So again, and this is by Google Action Culture. And notice it's in Espanol, so target language, so it's perfect. And it's you can feel good because I've already gone and like make sure that this is okay for to use with our students. Okay. So that is that. Oh, this one right here. Is that, yeah, that's the Google Ocean culture right there. Okay, so if you're looking for projects, so not everything in here is going to be techie or web stuff. If you're looking for craft ideas or things like that that are not techie, you'll find things like that as well. And so this is great. This is digital. Okay, let's accept. Okay. Why are you doing this? Okay, let me refresh. All right, so it's got these things. Oh, it's asking for my date of birth. I'm not going to put that. You guys don't need to know my exact date of birth. But anyway, once you do that, this box is going to go away. But these are actual things that you can print and, your students can color and stuff. So it's really cool. They love coloring. Even middle schoolers love it. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. Hold on. All right. We got Anna says hola. Oh, Anna is in Tallahassee, Florida. Lindsay's in San Diego, California. Ooh, how's the weather in San Diego? I hear it's very nice over there. All right. Oh, this is one of my favorite. I've done this almost every single year with my students. This is a paper plate calavera mask. So easy to do and so much fun. My students love this every year. It is a hit. And it literally walks you step by step how to do it. I get these exact plates. I get them from Walmart. super cheap. I get a whole bunch of them, and then I actually still have, like, I had this large box of sorry, my dog is walking around. He's distracting me. Of the little popsicle sticks, and I still have those. And I've had them for years, and it is such a fun. And you might think, oh my gosh, you might think, oh, only my elementary kids are gonna like this. No, my middle schooler and my high school students actually like this stuff. You'd be surprised. Kids are kids. Tap into their kid at heart. So that is one. Another one that I actually love. I love that project. So much fun. We've also done the papel picado. We've done that. We've painted our faces. One year, my principal was very kind and we couldn't do the whole face, but we were able to do half our face. So that was really fun, and yeah, it was great. Well, here's more stuff that you guys, here's some more ideas that you can create. And this is why we're talking about it. It's October 11th, the Day of the Dead. It's November 1st and 2nd. So we got time to think about, okay, what kind of project do I want to do with my students this year? What do I want to try to do? Sugar skulls? Do I want to do calavera mask or something else? Balloons, these are balloons, sugar skull balloons, paper cups, lanterns. So there is a ton of crafty ideas. You don't always have to integrate tech. Look at how fun this is, especially if you don't have a whole lot of tech. Then these are some really fun, creative things that you can do to get the students engaged and involved. And it doesn't, if you don't have a lot of tech, no worries. You don't have to worry. So they're super fun. Go check. Here's another calavera mask so much fun. Anyway, go check it out. I'm going to share the blog post in a few minutes. All right, the Crafty Chica. Let's go there. It's got a ton of ideas for Dia de los Muertos projects. Okay, I also have some other ones that I'm going to share in a little bit that I've done with my students. Look at all this, you guys. I mean, so much fun. All right, let's see. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Okay, the crafted cow. A lot of the crafted chica, crafted cow. Okay, some awesome things that you can do right there. I encourage you to go check out this blog post so you can get idea. Let me know in the comments, have you tried any of these projects? Have you done any of them? Or let me know what kind of project are you thinking of doing with your students this year? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so here's another one that I've done with my students. This is by right here by the AC Central Dia de los Muertos teacher packet, and everything that you need is right here. And it's a PDF. It's no longer available. So this is the only copy that I have been able to find, and I've had it. I held on to it, so it's on my blog, so you guys have access to it. But it's no longer on their website. So, and it's got things you can do. It's got a word search that you can do with your students. And it's got a mix and match activity. It's got the coloring mask. We've done these. Believe it or not, they love coloring these. You print them off. The little cat is always a big favorite. Another cat. For some reason, the cats are a very big hit. This one is a big hit every year as well. And you'd be surprised how they love just doing this stuff. Then you got the papel picado. There's a whole lesson on papel picado. So yeah, so and it's got the instructions and everything right there. So it's really a really cool little thing. And again, it's free, so some great project ideas to do with your students. Okay, so any questions so far? Let me know if you have any questions. So, oh, cool. So Scarlett is doing the altar in a yard. That is so cool. I hope you share your students' work either in the Tech for Spanish Teachers Facebook group or the tech for world language teachers. And I know it's not techy, but that's fine. We sometimes, once in a while, we do veer away from some of the tech just because it's so much fun. All right, so Dia de los Muertos, tons got a brief explainer video. So I've attached, this is a school-friendly Eddie G video, and it's really good. It goes into the explanation and all that. This is a commercial. Anyway, they actually like this video a lot. And then at the end, towards the end, it's got some examples of actual real life people, which is really great to see that people, you know, but and it's so so great because again, the goal is to get them to that it's actually a celebration. There's a ton of videos. I'm not going to go into all of them. This is another one that's really nice that you could use for movie talk. And so it's just a visual and it shows some things. So you can pause the video, talk about it, ask the students. So it's great for movie talk. And then this is a teach video activity. So this is a great platform if you haven't used it, and it's specifically for world language teachers, and it was made by a language teacher. This is the same creator of Textivate. So definitely check out this lesson, and you can assign it to your students. So this is digital, interactive. So yeah, so I tried to mix it up. So it wasn't always techie, but with a mixture of both things. All right. So there's also an Ed Puzzle activity right there, which you have to have an Ed Puzzle account for. All right. So some more free no prep Dia de los Muertos Google Slides resources. So these were actually um, created by the awesome members of the Tech for World Language Teachers community. So these are already ready to go. You just have to make your own copy, and you can take this and assign it in Google Classroom and things like that. So it's kind of like a choice board that so and it's got so like if they click on it, hold on, let me present. Okay. So for instance, and it tells them start empieza. So you go to empieza and then you go la historia and it's going to take you to a video, you know, and then you can take it and have some questions and you could go to the altar. It's going to take you to a video about altars and you can have, in, and come up with questions. Like you saw my free training about how to take any YouTube video, my AI training. I showed you how to do YouTube questions and all that. So super fast. So that is one of the resources right there. And there's a ton of resources that from you know members of the Tech for World Language teachers. So that's why I recommend that you join the groups because we share resources and things like that. Here's another one right here. All right, I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'm not gonna click to all of them. This is Eunice has created this one. Las partes del cuerpo, Rachel Johnson. This is pretty cool as well, and it's got where they have to move the parts and all that. So if you're teaching about the parts of the body, also you can do it with the Day of the Dead resources. And then we got Coco's slides. So, some more stuff right there. So, teaching about La Familia and Dia de los Muertos. So, if you have a lesson of La Familia, you can integrate it with this. All right, I'm going to get rid of some of these so I don't get confused because that happens a lot. All right, moving on. Again, if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. All right. And don't worry, I'm going to share this, guys. This is on my blog, but I'm also going to share this link in the comments. Here's some more resources. Again, a digital worksheet, digital interactive worksheet. I also have a free training on how to create these. So anyway, now if you want beautiful Day of the Dead presentations, you can go on Canva. If you watch my training on AI, you can easily create a beautiful Canva presentation with all the bells and whistles, and it will put the content with you. And you can, of course, edit it and make it your own. Um, or you can take one of these presentations and do something similar, and then you can take take them and upload it into like CurryPod or something and make it interactive. So there's lots of templates because CurryPod allows you to do that as well. And look at this. There's so many beautiful templates from Slides. This is Slides Go. Look at all of these right here. I mean, the hardest part for me was picking a presentation. It was like, which template do I pick? They're so awesome. And so this is a paid, they have free stuff you can download, or you can pay. But it gives you like one or two free downloads. And so like I downloaded this and it was free, so like I have this one. So yeah, go and check it out. So many beautiful resources out there. I'm trying to make sure. And there's some more right here, Slides Mania, some more stuff, and you can just make it your own. All right. Any questions so far? Oh, they're like, has she shared the link yet? No, not yet. I'm showing you everything first, and then I'm going to share the link. Okay. Don't worry. I got you. And again, this is all on my blog post. Okay. All right. Then you got some interactive games like Kahoot, already done for you. So you could do the lesson, do a PowerPoint, one of the things, or one of the websites. You could do a video, whatever. And then you could do a Kahoot game with them, to check for understanding or, for fun and games. There's also a gift kit version as well that you can do. And, it's even got images as well. And you can always copy these to your own account and edit them and make them your own. Remember that you can add audio questions what do you call it? Gift kit. So that's always fun. And then don't forget, I have this a playlist on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do, because that way when I upload new content, you'll see it. But there's a whole playlist of Day of the Dead resources on my YouTube channel. So like I showed you the free notepad prep packet, then an interactive peer deck presentation, which I'm actually going to show you in a bit. How to introduce the Day of the Dead to your students. There's a whole video of that. Again, I used to do it the wrong way. And again, students would walk out of my classroom. Oh my God, because death is such a scary, taboo topic. Then there were kids who were like, this is against my religion. So how do you handle those challenges, those objections? So there's a right way, in my opinion, to do it. From my experience, I learned the hard way, and there's a right way. So I cover that in that video, how to introduce it. Then I also talk about in this video alternative activities for Dia de los Muertos, because you're going to have some students, some parents who are not, because of maybe religious reasons or things like that, they do not want to partake. So how do you do it in an alternative way? So one of the things that I've done is, instead of Dia de los Muertos, I've had something like the marigold flowers, or the monarch butterflies project. So again, you can watch the video that I have about it, and it will give you lots of ideas of alternative assignments for your students. So yeah, and then I have one more thing. Hold on, let me pull it up. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions so far. Hold on, I gotta pull because I have one more thing. This one is not a free resource, but it's really great. So let me pull that up. Mhm. Okay. I had it right there. Okay. So I'm going to screen share again. By the way, share this with anybody, any teachers that you think might be interested. If you know any Spanish teachers, let them know we are live and share this with them. Okay, so this resource is, where is it? Hispanic Cultural Classroom. Okay, so this is the so Allison Perryman is the founder of the Cultural Classroom. She has some really awesome resources. She came to my community and did a whole, did several trainings on digital interactive notebooks and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend you check out her stuff, and I'll put the stuff in the comments. So she has an entire web quest of questions that you can do. So first, they watch the presentation, or you can do this. Have them do it individually. You can assign this via Google Classroom, or it's a pair that presentation. So you could set it for self-paced, or you can do it as a class, and it's very interactive and all of that. So definitely some great things right here. And then they have to answer the Google form questions. So that is something that you can have your students do. So let me know if you have any questions about that. That Allison's stuff, let me put it there. Where is her stuff at? Okay, the WebQuest Cultural Bundle is currently $48.50. It's normally $97, but it's currently $48.50. So if you want all that, and what you're probably like, well, what is in the cultural bundle? Let me show you everything she has in there. Where is her stuff at? There it is. Okay. So in the cultural bundle, she has all this stuff. She has a taste of Colombia, taste of Mexico. These are all digital web quiz and interactive notebooks, that you can use with your students. And it's all right here. I mean, this stuff, she took a lot of work to do this. So I definitely recommend you check it out. And, you help, if you purchase, you help, you to support the community, her community, my community, because she does get a percentage of the sale. And so you help support us, and we can continue bringing you more awesome resources. So that's that, and it's currently 48.50. You could also sign up for the World Language Teacher Tech Academy for the $5 trial and get access to all the resources that are in the academy. There's a ton of resources, no prep resources, and things like that. You can check it out. It's a trial, so you can it's a low risk option. So you can be like, okay, let me see if this is the right fit for me. You can cancel anytime. So it's $5 for the first month, $39 after that. And again, you can check it out, see if it's a right fit for you or not. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share the blog post and answer questions. So I'm going to share all these resources. Hold on, I got to close here so I'm not confusing myself. It's like, see, I already closed the blog post that I was supposed to share, so I got to pull it back up. All right, so while I'm pulling up the blog post again, here's the link for the $5 trial if anybody's interested for the academy. And I'm also going to pull up, is this the thing? Oh yeah, here's the link for if anybody's interested in Allison's cultural bundle. Here's the link for that. It's 50% off. And hold on, I got to pull up the blog post 1 second because I closed it. I was closing all the links. All right, so here's the blog post with all the resources, and including the YouTube channel that I have those videos. There it is. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and answer any questions. Let's see if we got some questions. All right, so do you have a generic letter to share with parents? Oh, I have one somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to find it, but I do have it, and not Chat GPT or Magic School AI. I love those. Yes, and it's very, very respectful. Yeah, that's another thing. And again, I go into my YouTube channel that lists how to introduce Day of the Dead. Yeah, I go into all of that because you got to prepare the parents, and you got to And I even have a Google form that anybody who wants to opt out, they opt out. So I usually have my students. I have a blog. I put it on my blog post. I send out a remind, message, and I give them plenty of opportunities so that if they are like, I don't want my child to participate in this, they have the option to opt out. And then I have my alternative assignment for that. And again, I go into that in my YouTube channel, which is on my blog post, but I'll share the playlist. Hold on, where is that? So here's the playlist that I will share for you guys right there. Yeah, so I definitely recommend going and watching those videos about how to introduce and then also the alternative assignment, because it really, helps save any, you know, any awkward things. Do I still have to pay for these resources if I already paid monthly? No, Angelica, if you're a member of the Academy, the web quest, everything is free on the blog post. The Allison's resources do not pay for that. Again, that's included in your bundle. So all you have to do is log in. Yep. All right. So, any questions? So now tell me. Okay, so hold on. We have some questions. Where can I came in late? Where do we get the resources? So I put the resources are on the blog post on there on the Tech for World Language Teachers blog, and I just put it in the comments. I'm also gonna find Allison's web quest resources because they're awesome. So if you purchase, you will be supporting this community and Allison's community. So it's a win-win. If you're, if you're like, I think I want to check out the World Language Teacher Tech Academy, but I'm not sure. So I want a low risk option, then I put the $5 trial in the comment. So when you sign up for the Academy, then you get access to all of our resources, including our latest trainings. Like, I guess I should share. Let me show you. Let me screen share. What is our latest stuff? Okay. So here is the All Access Club. So you can purchase the courses individually. We have courses and no prep resources inside of the academy. Okay. You can purchase them individually, right? So you can pay $27 or $99 for the AI course, which is phenomenal. I mean, it will literally save you 10 hours or more a week. So definitely worth every penny. Here's the must have Hispanic Heritage Month resources. There's a ton of resources that I shared in there for if you're a Spanish teacher. There's so much stuff inside of the academy for you guys. Because I'm a Spanish teacher, so I tend to attract a lot of Spanish teachers and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, these are all of the resources and courses. There's games inside the academy. There's toys, boards, games, cultural web quest. You name it, it's in there, and there's more and more coming. So definitely go and check it out. And again, it's $39 a month or $390 a year. You get 2 months free. But if you're like, I want to try it and see if it's the right fit for me, then I definitely recommend the $5 trial. That way you can check it out and see if it's a right fit for you, and you can cancel anytime. And it's a great way for you to get access to, online professional development, that you can watch at any time, any place at your convenience. And, you get a personalized professional development certificate for credit for your school or district. So all of the courses have personalized professional development certificates so that you can earn your credit, because I know that's really important. That's how we keep our certificates active here in Florida. And the great thing is that you don't have to pay a ton of money to go attend a conference, pay for air travel and whatever, hotel stay. And then the conference, they're so expensive. They're phenomenal, these conferences, but they're so expensive. But this is it's more affordable and it's more convenient because you can do it at your own home. So at any time, anywhere. So anyway, there is that. So any questions about any of the resources, any questions about El Día de los Muertos, how to do it with your students, this is a great time to ask me those questions while I'm here live. If you're watching the replay, don't worry. You can still ask the questions. I'll check the comments. So any questions about any of the resources that I shared or any ideas, how I did any of my other projects that I've done with my students, any questions about that? Or any questions about any of the resources, Allison's or the Academy, anything like that? Marlo's watching. Hola, Marlo. Marlo's an Academy member. She's actually one of the original members. Okay, so the day of the day resources definitely, yeah. So the blog post, everything is free. But if you're talking about Allison's cultural web quiz, that is included. So you can either purchase her the bundle, which is currently on sale for half price, or you can Karen is asking if it's included, or you can so I'm putting Allison's thing in the comments. Or you can sign up for the $5 trial. Because if you purchase the Allison's Awesome Cultural Resources, which is a great price right now, you get that. But if you sign up for the $5 trial, you get access to all the resources inside of the Academy, and you can go and explore and see what's and it's $5 for the first month and $39 a month after that. So it's definitely more affordable than purchasing all the courses individually because, for instance, the AI course is $99. Allison's resources are normally $97. So the monthly membership is actually a more affordable option. So yes, I'm glad that I was able to answer your question. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. Again, anything about the Day of the Dead, how to do it, how to introduce it to your students. Any questions about that? Any questions about the resources? So let me know now that you saw some of the resource, which one are you going to try with your students? Are you going to try, which ones are you guys thinking of trying with your students? Now that you watched me present and show you all the different options, which ideas or projects or resources are you planning on using with your students? And don't forget, while you guys are sharing, while I'm waiting to hear which ones you guys are going to share, don't forget to come and join our brand new community, the Tech for Spanish Teachers Facebook group. Um, so yeah, why do we have another community? Well, here's why. I mean, we technically didn't have to have another community, but I just found myself as a Spanish teacher in the Tech for World Language Teachers Facebook group. We have over 16,000 members. And I find that because I'm a Spanish teacher, I share a lot of stuff for Spanish teachers. So I didn't want to make anybody feel kind of alienated. I'm always like, I don't want the community to feel like it's just for Spanish teachers. I want to make sure everybody's feeling included. So I thought, well, I can freely share and just share a ton of stuff and not have to feel guilty inside of the Tech for Spanish Teachers Facebook group. And, so I don't know. It's just, I guess it eases my conscience. Yes. So marigolds or cows, lots of religious parents. Yeah, that's a good option for parents who might be like, I don't want my kid, you know, learning about that stuff. So you just have to respect the parents' wishes and you also want to do it in a way where the kid doesn't feel left out because I've had situations where the kid is like, yes, the Day of the Dead, and they're all excited, but the parent is not for it. And so how do you do it in a way where the kid has their own alternative assignment, but they they don't feel left out? You want to say hi? Come on. Yeah, you want to say hi? You want to be on camera? Say hi. Come on. Say hi. Oh, he's being shy. My dog is here. Come on. He's interrupting the live. I guess he wants me to take him for a walk. All right. So any questions? Oh, be careful. He's about to knock down all my stuff. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So if you don't have any questions, I've got to go walk my doggy. He wants attention and love. If you're watching the replay, let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, so Karen's saying, thinking of creating headbands. Ooh, I love it. What a great idea. Oh my gosh. Let me know. Share it. And I want to know, share your projects, share your pictures in the Tech for World Language Teachers Facebook group or in the Tech for Spanish. All right. Oh, my pleasure. Yes. And yeah, again, if you have any questions, let me know. And hopefully I will see you guys in either of the groups and or inside of the Academy community. All right. All right, guys. Bye. You're welcome. Oh, yay. Awesome. Have a wonderful night. Bye.